Hello, my name is Marcus Haley. I'm an IFBB professional bodybuilder. I've been competing for probably about 25 years. I've done the Mr. Olympia and the Arnold Classic, and I've been all over the world touring. I first met Lisa in the gym as I was prepping for a show. And the reason I came up to her and asked her for help is because I had some issues, lower back problems that was stemming from a compound fracture tibia fibia in my right leg, which made the leg about an inch shorter. So needless to say, I had some serious imbalances. We went to her practice and she started adjusting me, and we started talking in depth about my health overall. And she talked to me about some supplementation that she had. And at first I was kind of a little weary of it because I was sponsored by Metrics and they had some of their supplementation. I was used to other ones that were out in the area, in the field. Well, what I didn't know is that the kind of supplementation that I was using wasn't regulated, and it wasn't pharmaceutical grade. So I didn't know exactly what was going on in these supplementations, and they could be having an adverse effect on my body as well as my organs. She did a full scope of blood work and just really just kind of went through and looked at everything with a fine-tooth comb. And what we found out is that my creatinine levels were elevated, and my ALT was elevated, and my cholesterol was a little bit off. And she found out right away, and she put me on the correct supplementation that kind of got me back on the road to recovery. Getting ready for a show, I ended up contracting valley fever and also pneumonia. And while I was in the hospital, they gave me a medication called Flagyl. And I thought I was going to get better, but I was actually getting worse. And I was freaking out. And Lisa, we became friends, so I had her on speed dial. So I would call her. She probably thought I was a hypochondriac because I would call her for everything. So I called her and let her know what was going on. And she sat back and took assessment of everything that was going on. She said, "So they told me your liver enzymes were high." I said, "Yeah, Lisa, they're absolutely 5 times higher." She says, "Why don't you ask the doctor about Flagyl and about maybe if she would, recommend stopping the medication." Well, the doctor stopped the medication, and lo and behold, Lisa was 100% correct. My liver enzymes, after about 5 to 6 hours, they took my blood work again and they were down. And if it wasn't for Lisa, recognizing the symptoms and symptoms of that, we would have had some serious problems with my kidneys and my liver. I tell you, Lisa has been, she's been right there for me. She's more than a chiropractor. She wants to take care of the whole body, and she teaches you. She doesn't just, help you get well. She actually teaches you so you can go off and understand how to take care of your body yourself.